Aquí me encuentro con Greedy Vance, novato de los Raiders, quien jugó en su segundo partido con los Malosos ante los Cargadores y acaba de ser firmado al roster activo. Greedy, congratulations, man. How did it feel being able to assign to the active roster, to be on the 53-man roster after waiting on the practice squad for the first 13 weeks?
Yes, sir. First and foremost, I just want to give all the glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's gave me the strength to, fight through adversity and, just being patient and, sustaining me to continue to come in and be consistent every day and just prove to this organization that I can compete at a high level and help this team contribute to wins.
How has the journey been so far from being at 3 schools, wrapping up at SC, and now coming over here to the Raiders and making your NFL debut against the Jags, playing against the Chargers, and now being able to not have to wait until Saturday to see if you get elevated? And I was like, no, I'm on the 53-man.
Yeah, I think it all built me up for this moment. Bouncing around school to school, being around different people, learning new things, being in new environments just prepared me for this moment. And I got here and I was just kind of used to everything. So it was nothing new to me socially, but just learning how to be a pro and how to listen and, humble yourself and just listen to the people around you is the biggest thing for me.
How's it going from Danton Lynn's scheme last year at SC to now being with Patrick Graham and with Pete Carroll?
Yeah, a little difference, but, I understand it. D-Lynn did a really good job of, teaching me and breaking down football in a way that I can understand it. And PG does the same thing as well. He's a really good teacher, very patient. And, those type of coaches is the coaches that, makes players better, and I'm all in for it, so.
It's a pretty young secondary, but you got Eric Stokes, who's one of the vets. You got Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Polamalu, fellow Trojan.
Yeah.
What do you see about that secondary group?
Yeah, they do a really good job just leading me, teaching me. I learn from them every day, the way that they practice, the way that they prepare. They have a professional mindset. They don't take no days for granted, and they just, attack the game with such intensity and focus, and I like that, and I learn from that.
Defense balled out at Denver a couple of weeks ago. What can we do to make it a 2.0 over here at Allegiant Stadium on Sunday?
Yeah, I think we just need to be disciplined. I think we need to communicate well and just play fast. We don't want to make it too difficult. I think those 3 things are key, and if you do that, then you make it hard for people to beat you.
You already played out here at Allegiant Stadium. What message do you want to send out to Raider Nation now that you got an encore?
It's tough right now, but just show up. We show up every day. We have to actually go to practice and do things like that. I understand that Raider Nation might be upset and things like that, but continue to show up for us. Continue to show us that you love us and you care for us and you support us. We'll turn this thing around soon.